good morning to all of you. Today I will discuss the topic types of chemical reaction. Mainly there are 5 major types of reactions are there. So one by one we will discuss. The first is our combination reaction. Now what is combination reaction? Combination reaction is a reaction in which one or more substances combine to form a single substance. It may be elements or it may be compound. It's combination of element also there and combination of element and compound or compound or compound. So first we see the examples of combination reaction. Now carbon plus oxygen. What will happen? It will form carbon dioxide. So carbon plus oxygen forms carbon dioxide. Hydrogen plus oxygen forms water, H2O. Now this is not balanced, you have to balance this 2H2 plus O2. This is 2H2O. Next is H2 plus Cl2 forms 2HCl. You can see that we are only adding, this is only the combination. Iron plus sulfur forms iron sulfide. Calcium oxide, which is known as quicklime. Quicklime, when reacts with water, forms CaOH whole twice. Calcium hydroxide, name is slag lime, also known as slag lime. So these are the examples of combination reaction. And because they are synthesis of something, so this is also known as synthesis reaction. Now next is your decomposition reaction. Now see the examples of decomposition reaction. What is decomposition reaction? Decomposition reaction in which a single substance splits into a smaller substance. Now see first example of decomposition reaction. CaCO3, calcium carbonate. When heated, what will happen? It converts into calcium oxide and carbon dioxide. So you can see that a single substance splits into two smaller substances. Okay. Next you can see ferrous sulfate, FeSO4, 7H2O, which is green in color. This is green in color. So what will happen? When you will heat it, you will get FeSO4 plus 7H2O. Water is separated. Now this is dirty white in color. Now next, copper sulfate, CuSO4, 5H2O. This is blue in color. This is blue in color. Now what will happen? When you will heat, you will get copper sulfate plus 5H2O. Now this is white in color. White in color. So this is, and because this is happening in the presence of heat. Okay. So these are also known as thermal decomposition reaction. Now see, decomposition reaction can be in the presence of sunlight. Now example is AgCl, silver chloride, in presence of sunlight. What happens? Converts into silver plus chlorine. Again AgBr, silver bromide, in presence of sunlight, 2Ag plus Br2. Now because it is in the presence of sunlight, so it is also known as photodecomposition reaction. Water can also split into hydrogen and oxygen because it takes place in electrolysis process. So process is electrolysis. So you can say that decomposition in presence of heat is known as thermal decomposition. In presence of light, sunlight or light, it is photodecomposition formation reaction. Now third is your displacement reaction. So for displacement reaction, what happens in this? A reactive metal which is present in the higher state of the reactivity series can replace the element present below the reactivity series. Now see, for example, iron plus copper sulfate. You can see that iron is present here and copper is present here. Where? Here. Okay, so iron is above the copper in the reactivity series. So what will happen? Iron can easily replace copper and you can get FeSO4 plus. Second reaction is zinc plus FeSO4. Now see the place of zinc and iron. You can see that zinc is here and iron is here. Zinc is in the high level of the reactivity series. So zinc can replace iron. Zinc sulfate plus iron. Third, again you can see lead plus CuCl2. Now see, where is the place of lead? You can see place of lead here and place of copper is below lead. What will happen? PbCl2 plus copper. So lead can replace copper. So this type of reaction is known as displacement reaction. In this activity series of metals, I have written hydrogen also. But we know that hydrogen is non-metal. But because hydrogen is electropositive in nature, so it is present in the reactivity series. So displacement reaction also occurs in case of non-metals. These are all metals, and in case of non-metals it also occurs. So Cl2 plus KBr. What will happen? We get KCl plus Br2. So chlorine can replace this bromine. So chlorine is more reactive than bromine. So this is the example of displacement reaction. Also you can see that hydrogen can be replaced by metals present above the hydrogen. See, zinc plus H2SO4. What happens? ZnSO4 plus H2. So these are all about the displacement reaction. Now come to our fourth chemical reaction. What is that? Double displacement reaction. Now in this what happens? There is only exchange of elements. See, case of double displacement reaction. BaCl2, barium chloride plus sodium sulfate, Na2SO4. What happens? There is only exchange of ions. BaSO4 plus NaCl. You can see that there is only exchange of ions. This comes here, this comes. Only exchange of ions. So these are example of double displacement reaction. Also see some more examples. AgNO3 plus NaCl. AgCl plus NaNO3, sodium nitrate. Silver nitrate plus sodium chloride forms silver chloride and sodium nitrate. So these are the examples of double displacement. One more example, copper sulfate plus hydrogen sulfide. Now what happens? It forms CuS plus sulfuric acid. So these are the examples of double displacement reaction. We can say that there is only exchange of partners in case of double displacement reaction. Now my last and fifth reaction is here, oxidation and reduction reaction. Now what is oxidation reaction? Now gain of oxygen is known as oxidation or loss of hydrogen. Gain of oxygen or loss of hydrogen is known as oxidation reaction, and gain of hydrogen or loss of oxygen is known as reduction reaction. And if both takes place simultaneously, reduction and oxidation, if takes place simultaneously, then it is known as redox reaction. RAD from reduction and OH from oxidation. So simultaneously it happens. If it happens, then it is known as redox reaction. Now see examples of some oxidation and reduction reaction. Now copper oxide plus hydrogen. What happens? You get copper plus water. Now see here, there is loss of oxygen here and there is gain of oxygen here. Because there is gain of oxygen, it means it is oxidation, and here it is loss of oxygen. So this is reduction. Now one more example is zinc oxide plus carbon. Reduction of zinc oxide. Now what happens? You get zinc plus carbon monoxide. Again you can see that here is zinc oxide and there is loss of oxygen. There is loss of oxygen means reduction. And here you can see there is gain of oxygen. So this is oxidation. And because both always takes simultaneously, so these are known as redox reaction. For more detail of oxidation and reduction, you have to see my next class.